gentle. Today we're gonna talk about teaching your puppy to be gentle. And if you are new here, give this video a big thumbs up if you love rescue puppies. All right, let's jump into it. Right? Meow. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you have a crazy little land shark, AKA puppy biter, just like me, which is a good thing. Don't be discouraged, because that means that your puppy is probably very food motivated, and that's a good thing, because that makes training so much easier than those who are not. So, and don't be discouraged if your dog's not food motivated, there's other ways. But anyways, I digress. I want to show you how I'm working with my dog, Finnegan, who's about 13 weeks old, on how to be gentle when taking treats. As you can see, he's very motivated for food. This is actually his breakfast time right now, so he's very hungry. Yes, which is a great time to work with your dog. When we first got Finnegan, when he would go for the treat, he would chomp down on my hand, right? Yes, you would. And not even 4 or 5 days, not even, like 3-4 days working on this technique, we barely have issues with him biting when taking treats. Isn't that right, Finnegan? Down? Yes. If you want to learn how to teach your puppy to down, sit, or name recognition, click the link right up here. I talk about my tips and tricks. I think that teaching your dog to take treats gently is important, so important from day one. If your dog naturally does it, good for you. Must be nice. I'm just kidding. That's awesome. Probably don't need to watch this video. But if your dog is not gentle on taking treats, like many are, especially labs and retrievers, then this is the trick. So it's actually very, very simple. It's really one step. It's you give the command gentle, and you hold the treat here until they only use their tongue. Yes. As soon as they only use their tongue, you give your marker word. For me is YES, or use a clicker if that's what you do, and you immediately release the treat. They learn very quickly. You can see he licks me a lot. I'm not gonna reward for giving his paw. Yes, he learns very quickly that you take the treat gently. This makes training more enjoyable for everybody involved. Okay, let's try a couple more times. Gentle. Excuse you. Yes. If they use their teeth ever so gently, that's fine. They need to be able to grab the treat. Now, one thing you'll notice I'm doing, I'm holding the treat like this, okay? Some people might say, well, obviously they're gonna bite your fingers. Not necessarily. I hold the treat just a little bit sticking out, so he just has just enough to grab with his tongue. Yes. And I do that because I want him to bite me at first. I do. I want him to bite me and to learn that's not okay. Because guess what? Your dog may be 1 year old or 5 or what, it doesn't matter the age, and there may be a kid that you come across out at the park or whatever, and the kid might have a cracker and say, here puppy, take the cookie, before you tell them no. If the kid goes like this, you want the puppy or dog to know that you can't just chomp down. You have to be gentle, whether I'm holding it like this, like this, like this. However, come over here. Another way you can do it, come over here so they can see you, Stink-a-Monk. Come over here so they can see you, Stink-a-Monk. Sit. Yes, okay. Another way you can do it is holding the treat in your palm like this. And when they use tongue only, gentle, yes. Or they don't use teeth, then you release. Gentle. Yes. As soon as that tongue comes out, I give the marker word and reward. Gentle. Yes. Good job. He's so good. Look at oh my gosh, can you guys see my battle wounds? Yes. So we've been working on paw and shake and things like that, and so now he's offering it, which I'll talk about teaching shake and paw in a different video. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. And so now he offers it, and I don't reward unless I ask for it, but it means that he's gonna start clawing at me, huh? I think a mink. I think a mink. I think a mink. The last really, really important step in gentle, yes, teaching your dog to be gentle is hand feed them. I hand feed Finnegan every single meal so far. I mean, we've only had him for a week and a half now, so I'm not saying I'm a super pro, but no, that's not gonna coddle them, right? But it's a bonding experience, 1. 2, I can work on all the commands that I'm trying to teach him And 3, it gives me ample practice to do gentle. Yes. The more you practice any command, the better they're gonna be. Gentle, yes. And even if your dog is gentle with treats, I think it's important to still practice that word and teach them, so that if a kid or anybody is going to give them a treat for whatever reason, you can give the command and the dog knows, okay, be extra gentle, because you know, they might be a really big dog, and yes, they might be a really big dog and not realize their own strength. So I think being gentle is really, really important. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I launched a new website. I thought it would be a good spot just to start showing kind of all of our social media efforts. And I don't know, it's linked down below. It's just my name.com, rachelfusaro.com. And so go ahead and check that out. Let me know what you think. If you love rescue puppies, you know the drill. Give this video a big thumbs up and click that subscribe button. As always, thank you so much for your incredible support. I can't thank you enough. And guys, I hope that you have the most beautiful day. Goodbye. Before we end this video, just a quick friendly reminder that I'm not a professionally trained dog trainer, and I like to say that because I think it's fair to be transparent with y'all. The tips, tricks, and opinions I share are simply my opinion and from my personal experience of fostering almost 40 rescue dogs and having my own dogs and growing up with dogs and research and being out in the community and learning from other people. But I always recommend, if you have questions, to reach out to a professionally trained dog trainer or veterinarian. I think it's always a good recommendation. And you can also comment below, because I'm sure there's other people in the community right here willing to help.